Oh, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. As you can see, I have Cassandra from Water Bonita. Did I say that correctly?
Water Bendita.
Water Bendita. There
Yeah.
we go. You would think I'd do better at this. But
well, water's bonita too. Water is also bonita.
So the person that we have chosen Ron DeSantis. Yes. And so she has a cup there, and as I turn it over to her and she can start her reading on her cup, I'm going to lay out my grand tableau, and we're going to go back and forth as that goes and see where my grand tableau also coincides with her reading on her cup. I think this is going to be exciting. Yay. And as I do that, I'm going to go ahead and just put my picture up on this screen, and then all you're going to be able to see is both of the readings up through here. So let's go ahead and get to it. Go for it, Cassandra.
Yay, thank you. Thanks, Sheila. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see her grand tableau. Okay, so this is a cup on Ron DeSantis. He is the governor of Florida. I guess by popular demand, you guys wanted a reading on him. So we've cooked up this cup in a grand tableau. So here we go. We start the cup at the handle, and oh boy. So here's Ron and here's his wife. Let me try this. So you have Ron and his wife together, and I made another cup, a pass cup on them, and she comes out as very involved. She's very, very involved. They're a great team together. Bad team for us, but good team between them. And I think their main goal is the White House. She is hell-bent on being the first lady, and she's doing everything possible that she can to help them get there. And even if that's, I mean, I thought that, maybe they're on their way to the White House, but here I see an issue. So can you guys see that she is whispering something to him? It's like she's sharing a secret with him. You can even see her kind of bent down a little bit, like whispering in his ear. And the secret is that they're somehow going to get in trouble over sick people. It could be COVID. But also, it could be other things that he's proposed, like shooting and killing protesters. But, the most probable answer is probably COVID. But still, you don't know with him. That's why they call him, or Sheila calls him, DeSantis. Now, Sheila, do you see that in your tableau? Like the woman, his wife, wanting to?
See, I have him right here. So I have the main person, which is DeSantis, and I have his wife, which is above on the line below. So you're right. She really is heading it up. She feels above him. She feels like she's more involved because she's up on top. And I also see the change right here, but I also see right here prison right here is connected to them. See that?
Yes,
the prison is connected to, and this is always represent of 45. Oh wait, here we go, representation of 45, because you can kind of see how it's called the rich gentleman. He always shows up as 45, and so DeSantis is connected here. But there's a change. There's something like a military person, which military.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Go on. I can't believe it. Go on.
Yeah, military person, and then with the change, and then I have theft, but I also have bereavement right here. You see that?
Yes.
Connected to him, the military person, him, the theft, and bereavement right here. So go ahead, go forward.
Oh my God, you already did the rest of my little area here in the cup. So, all right, yeah, that's exactly it. Okay, so this person, this is a hospital. When you see people laying like that, and you could tell houses, office buildings, courts, hospitals. Okay, so this is a hospital, and here is this person laying in the hospital. This person is not dead, but there is another person that will be passing away or is injured. at this hospital. And I see like a drop of blood there. And now this is a retrogradation, but I left it because I rarely get retrogradations when I do my cups, but everything else was bone dry and that would not dry. So usually
what is a retrogradation?
When it comes back down, like,
okay.
I can't read, like if your whole cup just slides back down, it's useless. There's nothing I can do. I can't read it. But if the rest of the cup is cooked perfectly, it's already set, and one little area never seems to budge, I let it go and I flip it. I don't suggest anyone do that when they're doing readings with me, because you don't really know, then I won't be able to read your cup. But someone that's experienced with the cup and they know that the rest is bone dry and there's just one little cup, and especially specifically if it's right next to the heat and it doesn't dry, then when you flip it over and it retrogrades back down, that is something.
Gotcha.
So yeah, so that's what I see here for them. So this person is sick. They're whispering they're going to get in some sort of legal trouble. I don't know. You mentioned that you saw imprisonment?
I do. Prison's right here, right in line with him. Like she is heading up all the conversation, like the head person. DeSantis is here underneath her. So that's a weird dynamic for the wife to be on top. And then prison's right here.
Yeah, and she's like the head. Yes, exactly. So she's like the head of the game. She's like the one that pushes him. He doesn't need her to push him, but she is like a driving force in their agenda. So, okay, so the prison that I do see somebody in prison, but I don't think it's them, but we'll get to that. So they have people around them that are, you know, pushing and helping them. And there's a secret between 3 people, something that they did having to do with people getting hurt, either COVID or, you know, shooting protesters, or, you know, it also could be the more buildings will be collapsing in Florida. That was another issue I saw, and I'll get to that in the cup. But I did see Florida having like water from underneath mixed in with water from above. I know we covered that in our last reading together, creating a lot of erosion. And so more problems with structures.
I do have that here. I have court right here, and I have pleasant letter, meaning that somebody is going to, you know, happily go after them, because I have big water. Big water for me in these is high emotion, and it's upside down. That means that she's getting really upset about it. And then I have gloomy thoughts, and she loses the honor, like her honor, she gets dishonored.
Okay.
In the court right in through here, in court person. But I also, like you said, you don't see them in prison, because I have prison is inverted. It's like they should be in prison, but they don't actually get there. And
oh my goodness, yeah. Okay. Wow. I love your grand tableaus.
Oh, thank you.
I really appreciate those readings. Now, I can't believe that she comes out on top. That's exactly how she comes up here. You see how she's like the first one?
Yeah.
She's the first star of the cup here.
Yeah, she's on top. She's like the head honcho is what.
Yeah, exactly. I think she is. And so they're going to get in trouble. They're going to get in deep trouble. And I don't know, it not only the injured people, I think they're going to get lawsuits. And like I did a reading on them a while back, and I saw trampa, which in Spanish is cheating. Now, I don't believe that the Dominion machines were hacked. That's not me. But I do believe that they put up fake candidates, fake Democratic candidates, so that the Republican candidates could win. That's a form of cheating. And I think they're going around, you know, this is my opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is my religion. According to my readings, they're trying every trick in the book to disenfranchise voters that are of an opposing view. So who knows? There have so many issues. I don't know where it's coming from, but do you see that? Do you see the
I see the dishonor. So the honor right here, like right next to her, and it's inverted for me, and that she's dishonoring. So she's dishonoring something. She is making something not right. She is like a smear campaign of some sort. But the dishonor is connected to her with the military person, so that heading out into battle, but dishonoring who she is. And I also have meetings and what is this? Receiving a gift is also inverted. So whatever she is doing literally turns bad. Her battle is not, it's not working. Whatever it is that she's doing is not working.
Exactly what I see here. And what you said about gifts makes sense, because here I see papers and documents over some money. It's hard to tell what's the difference between papers and documents, because they both come out sometimes like checks and actual literal like tangent money, and documents is almost made of the same thing, paper. But here I also see the money that's very dark. So not that all money is dark, it just comes out darker in the Taza. I'm not talking about dark money per se, but in this case it is dark money. So I see that with them here, and they have other people and a woman. They're going to get some served or something. Their lawsuits are coming their ways, both of them.
I do see that court. I do see that false person, court person, false person, and a change, and it's connected to DeSantis. It's on his level, where the court person, the false person, like you've been faking it, you've been doing something wrong, and a change. With the change is definitely connected with him and his wife in the battle.
Now, can you tell in the Grand Tableau if it's soon?
Yes, what happens is, like, this is, if you go right down the middle, this is going to be the future and this is the past. And so when you have it right in the middle, you can do that. So going forward from, this is like the story of the past that I see here. You know, the exceptions, the journey, the work occupation. I mean, he's very connected to the work occupation. But most of these things that they have here, like the marriage card is upside down, meaning that their marriage is more like a business opportunity more than it is anything else, because it's false person, you know, all of that. And it has a lot to do with being a Republican or be connected to Trump. The marriage is very important in that aspect. So yeah.
They have 3 kids, I believe, and they don't really feature in my cup.
Yeah, I get the child down him through here. So she is on this line right here with her wife, the change, and then the Republicans, Trump, whatever. And then a little child is always next to Trump. This is one more time. If anybody has known any of my Grand Tableaus, a little child is always next to 45. So that is the creepiest thing ever, but that always happens. And I have here bereavement in the of the little child. So this is even stranger, like maybe he knows of the story of the little child with 45. She knows of the story of the child and 45 with bereavement, theft, prison. Yeah, so there's a big old huge story. Like they know the ins and outs of either Trump's story, their story, something's going on.
Oh, okay. Because fortunately for me, Trump doesn't feature at all in this cup. It's good to see a cup like that, but wow, so the Grand Tableau does feature him. Okay. So, oh, that's interesting. That is creepy too. Always the little child. Wow.
Always a little child next to him when I do the Grand Tableaus. It is the creepiest thing. You can go back in all of my videos when I do the Grand Tableau.
For him.
Always a little child next to him.
Do you remember, have you seen that clip of his years old, that a little 11-year-old girl is going up the escalator and he's checking her out as she's going up his escalator in the plaza or in the Trump Tower?
No, I have not seen that.
And then he says, I'm going to date her later on, something like that.
Ooh, gross.
it's on video.
Oh my gosh.
He actually
Yeah.
says, I'm gonna date her someday. Look at her. It's like an 11-year-old child.
Ugh.
Okay. So here we go. Back to Ron DeSantis. What do you, this Death Santis you call him? So
DeSantis or DeSatan.
So here they are. Okay, so they have some sort of campaign management situation. They have a lot of people helping them out in everything that they do. So here's a heavyset person that's heading towards this is unbelievable. So here is a woman who is, she also features again here on the cup. I don't know who she is. It's someone that is like the head administrator for his campaigns and his, political career, I guess. I don't know what you call it. His manager.
Right.
And so this is one state. So they have an issue here in one state, and then there's another, so two different legal issues. Here's another legal issue in another state in an office that they use. It could be another state, another country.
Oh.
I don't understand that. I'm thinking it's another state. Maybe they have another office, maybe close by, Georgia, Tennessee, or something where they, I don't know if they have businesses. I don't really know. I should have done the research before I did the cup, but I don't know. So I just see people, a problem here in like Florida and another problem here in another state, or even it could be another country. But I think it's another state. They have some sort of office. So this problem could be from Florida to another state, and then this one could just be like Florida. I don't know. It's two different areas. So here's this lady. She has her head down, and this is the woman that helps them with everything. There she is. She's like in charge of the campaign.
I can see that. I have a rich girl right here. She's inverted, meaning that she's not the, she's not honorable.
Mm-hmm.
She's not a good person. And I see a living room, which is that personal assistant, that personal.
Yes. Oh yeah, the
person.
living room.
Yeah, living room. Yeah. So that's personal, like the personal things, either his personal career, whatever it is. She's very, very close.
Ooh.
But I also have her very close, but she's also connected with bereavement. I don't know, maybe she gets the COVID. Does she look like she's going to be sick?
I can't tell if she's going to be sick, but she looks sad and worried. So here she comes out sad and worried. And so this is a desk, and on top of the desk, there's a bunch of like documents, laptops, things like that. And here's a man. And here's the money on top again. Laptops, documents, money on top. Here's the guy. And she's facing him. I guess she's telling him, you know what, the gig is up or something like that. They know, or we've been found out. Wow. And I think, yeah, do you get that? Did you get that?
Well, I got what the rich girl was, that she's inverted, so she's not honorable. She's doing things that are wrong. So that would make a little sense. And then I also have high honors here, which is also inverted. So it just kind of tells me this whole line is upside down. Like there's something really, really deep.
Like they have a lot of secrets, right? Like
yes.
Yeah, that's kind of what I get too.
I also get over here, so I have a good gentleman. This is always a representation of like Russia for me, and I have the journey right here.
Oh my God, I've been dying to ask you to please do a Putin Russia reading with me.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
We should totally do that. Yeah, I see another country too, or another state. So wow, imagine you get also Russia. Who knows?
I have expectations. I have Russia's expectations and a journey and unexpected money. But the money is the journey, and the money is difficult right now there's a difficulty in that whole situation that may be the reason why, and DeSantis is on the same level as Russia and the expectation. So they're expecting him to do something, but it's not working out well because of the grief of an anniversary. Like he has a deadline, he has something that he has to do, and it's not working out very well. There's an expectation that is not being met.
My goodness.
So, okay, go for it with your cup.
Wow. Yeah, I'm just shocked that it's so in sync. And even before I say it, you already have it. So so here's the office, whatever, in another country. And here's another area. Oh my goodness. So 1, 2, 3 area. Here's a person in prison. You see him in a box?
He's in prison. Oh.
It could be a woman or man. I can't tell. It looks androgynous to me here. That's exactly how I can't say her name because I don't want, but you know, the girlfriend of a horrible man who allegedly died in prison.
Yeah. Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Okay. So this is how she would come out in my cups when I did. And I did those cups so long ago and people thought she was dead or she was in Saudi Arabia running away. I'm like, no, she's alive and well and she's going to get arrested. And that's how she came out.
Oh, look at you. I want to see if I can find her.
That's exactly how she came out. And then there are 3 people. Yo, go ahead, find her.
I mean, I actually, just like with you not getting 45, I'm not getting Delaney.
Oh no, she's not here. I'm just saying that's how they come out when they're.
Oh, that's how they come out. Oh, I see what you mean. So there's somebody that is in prison. And that's exactly how it looked like with Delaney as well.
Or will be imprisoned because this is what will happen, not what has happened. So somebody linked to them is going to get arrested and they might talk and everyone's freaking out because this person that's in prison is meeting with these professional people. I don't know if they're doctors or if they are lawyers, very tall professional people. You see the papers and everything that are coming from like another area to talk to this person who's in prison. And the person has their head down, doesn't like want to talk, but doesn't want to stay in prison. So they're going to blow it wide open.
Wow. I'm trying to see if there's any thing in here. I have a good lady right here, but I don't think it is.
Sheila, I'm so sorry. Hold on. Cooper has to go out. Sorry.
Oh, go for it, honey. No, go do it. Take care, doggy. Always.
Okay, he's out.
I can edit that out.
Yes. Fortunately. Okay.
Yeah, I don't see. Yeah, I'm not seeing the person that is going to prison. Although I do have his thoughts on the bottom with Putin or Russia. So I have court, Russia, expectations, and his thoughts is also inverted. So I do believe it looks like a male. It could be a male. His thoughts is like he thought he was going to be fine, but he's not.
Okay, yeah, it could be a male. Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's a woman?
I don't know. It's androgynous.
Yeah.
Usually I could tell, but I see like, no, I can't tell. It's too far away and too tiny. And here, they're calling him. They're calling to meet with him. He or she is going to pull out some paper that they have or proof of something, video, text, email, something.
The Satan.
Yeah, I thought the Satan might go to the White House. I mean, against my own intuition because of the way that the news was portraying him, like he's the next president of the United States. But instead of the White House, now I could be wrong. Like I always say, you don't know. But instead of the White House, he's going to the courthouse.
Well, there's a few legal things going against him, like somebody suing him for homicide, like negligent
Yes.
homicide.
Yes, so they have an issue, a political issue secret that they're hiding.
Mm-hmm.
Then people getting sick, then someone that is dying. So one secret that they might get in legal trouble for, then the people that are sick or dying, they're going to get in trouble for that. Then another secret with more documents, they're going to get in trouble for that. And then they have another person in jail. And before that person, there's like laptop and documents and stuff like that. That person is going to be prompted to talk and say if they know anything. And they have some sort of incriminating documents, either email, text, videos, phone calls. They're talking to these professional people that are coming from another area to talk to them. And here is that courthouse.
Oh, I shouldn't be so happy.
So it's gonna, a lot of things. I mean, I don't see him in jail. These people always get away with everything.
It is weird how that happens. I'm getting tired of that.
But I see like their world crumbling. Like, you know how 45 didn't win?
Mm-hmm.
From all that, he didn't win. And now this guy may not, like I said, I don't know, I'm not God, but
yeah,
I think things are going to blow up in their faces. I don't think that things will work out the way they intend them to.
Yeah, my card said the same thing. Like they have too much against them.
And who'd have thought, right?
Mm-hmm.
I always looked at that. I'm like, you must be hiding something. What are you guys up to? Like, that's the feeling I always got from both of them. And so you mentioned that you saw a courthouse too?
I did. So I have the main person. I have on DeSantis's level here. I have Russia, unexpected money, which is not working out very well. Grief of an anniversary means he hit the expectations of meeting this goal. And then I see courthouse and false person and a change with DeSantis. But the success in love, and it goes gaining a lot of money, the success, he has a love of money, but the gaining of a lot of money is inverted. So he loves money, but it's not coming to him like he wants it to.
Oh my. So it's like they're resting all their laurels on this political climate, and the tides will change kind of situation, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they're going into battle. This is where they're battling, trying to win something.
Exactly what I get too. Look at them all over the place, busy bodies.
Yep.
Okay. So then here again, so the courthouse, and here you can see more phone calls and more people that they are involved with. 1, 2, 3. And you can see the splash here. This probably has to do with voting to me at this point. When I see little dots like that.
Because 2022, he's up for re-election for governor.
This person looks angry to me. And there's votes here. And here's that lady. See this lady?
Yeah.
It's the same woman here.
Oh.
She dresses in dark clothing and she wears hats sometimes, or she's going to color her hair darker, but she's a light-skinned woman. But she wears dark clothing and dark hair, or will be dyeing her hair dark. I know that he has a woman that is in charge of his campaign, but she's a blonde lady. It doesn't look like that at all to me. Somebody else. I think she's the front face, but they have a brains lady behind her that does all the leg work.
Yeah, this girl here does look intimate, like living room, intimate, housing, close, intimate dealings with him.
Yep, like their right hand.
Yeah. And
here she is again, receiving this bad news about votes. I don't know. I'm afraid to say he's not going to win because I don't know.
Well, she's close to bereavement. Yeah, I have bereavement. Bereavement could be the deaths of us. A bereavement could be the sadness. Bereavement, you know, that the loss, the lots of stuff going on. And this lady is connected to his bereavement right here. See how they're connected to the fight and the bereavement, and then the wife. And then the wife, the change, either Republicans or 45, the little child, of course, but that's always his. Yeah, sad news of the little child and bereavement in the home. Yeah, there's something coming up their way, that definitely coming their way.
Right? Like a big change, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
I'm pointing to the screen like you could see me, but yeah, you mentioned a big change. Okay, so sorry. Now he wants to come back in, little Cooper. Hold on, let me just let him back in. Oh, I love you. Okay. And then bad news, because you know, he represents Florida, so you get info from Florida there.
Right.
Like I mentioned, I know that Florida is going to be flooded from above, but I think Florida is going to have issues from underneath it with the ground, with water from coming from underneath the ground. There's going to be major disastrous issues with that. And I don't know what that's about. That's all I get. And it's going to affect a lot of people.
Now, do you think, you see how the documents and all of that are connected to the flooding?
Well, this here is it's this is like to separate, like this is how I know that this is one state.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you know, so this is one place, this is another place, this is another place.
Okay.
Then underneath here is where I see the flooding issue.
Oh, okay.
And not just from above, but from underneath. And I even see a problem with big animals. It could be manatees, you know, Florida has manatees, it could be seals or whatever. They're going to have, obviously, we know that you need to be a fortune teller, that anything that happens in the environment affects the animals. It's going to be sad.
Oh, no.
It's going to be sad. It's like some sort of erosion issue. Florida is going to be flooded from above and from underneath. In my cups, I've seen that so many times. And I don't know what that's about. I'm getting chills just talking about it. God protect them, please. It's going to have issues with the foundations of homes, sinkholes, all that sort of thing. It's going to get worse. And a lot of people just think from underneath. Whatever's going on from above, whatever's going on that's going to like surprise people is going to come from underground.
You know, you're not the only one that has gotten this. I've gotten that Florida was going to be flooded. I've seen it in a remote view. I think the G has also gotten it, that it's going to be flooded. So you're not the only one that has seen this.
And I see, yes, and I see the issue, water from coming from underground, not rain, and eroding buildings, homes, things like that, affecting animals.
Right.
Oh, you hear my cat. I'm sorry if you hear that.
It's okay.
He's 19.
Kitty sounds are perfectly fine on this channel.
Thank you. Love her. Hey, Maddie. Come on, Mama.
Well, this has been interesting. What were the last four people? What was the last?
That's what, I don't know who they are. There's someone that are involved with them somehow. So this is the lady. The fourth one I know is that same lady here.
Right. And then, yeah.
And then these three, I don't know. This guy is really angry. And it's concerning votes or letters. Probably votes. Now that I'm doing more political readings, I can tell more now. Trial by error kind of situation. I think these are issues with votes. And then these two in the back, also angry and surprised and sad. Bad news to them.
Alrighty, well, I think that my Grand Tableau and your cup really synced, yeah, in with this stuff. I'm trying to see if there's anything else in my Grand Tableau that I can see that I can add to the reading, but I don't think so at all, to be honest with you.
We pretty much covered him.
We did. Well, thank you.
Yay, thank you too. Thank you so much. It was fun.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. This was fun. I really enjoyed this collaboration. We should do this often.
We should.
So just ignore that. That's just my iPad trying to get this angle. I worked at it all afternoon trying to make sure that I can get this angle and get the Grand Tableau in there. So
you did a great job. You did a great job.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Cassandra. I really enjoy doing this with you, and your intuitiveness and your reading of your Taza cups are brilliant. I really enjoy it. So
your tableau is brilliant too. Thank you so much for having me. It was great fun. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Thank you.
All righty. Bye.
Bye.